Hey guys, it's AKC Album Reviews here, and today I'm here with another review. This time Piñata by Freddie Gibbs and Madlib. Now, if you don't know who Freddie Gibbs and Madlib are, well, Madlib is very well known within the hip hop community of helping with Food by MF Doom and being a collaborator with MF Doom on Mad Villain, one of the best hip hop albums of all time, and was overall just a really good producer. Freddie Gibbs is honestly mainly known for his recent work with The Alchemist and Alfredo, and this album right here named Piñata and Bandana, another album where he collaborated with Madlib with. So today I'm gonna be talking about it, and we're gonna start this off with the songs. Well, technically Supplier, but it's not an actual song. So we're gonna actually be starting off with Scarface, which has a nice kind of like East Coast sound, kind of like East Coast, kind of grungy type, not grungy, but hardcore type sound that I really like. And which is also the most out of place song on here because its vibe is extremely different from everything else on here. Because then it immediately switches up with the song Deeper, which is actually a song about like different women being I don't know just difficult, I guess, about how sometimes there's like different stories of different like dudes and women about how one of them was couldn't really tell other dude that the baby wasn't his or something like that, and the baby and everything. It's just really crazy and everything. It's a really good song with a really nice soul sample. It's actually a majority of these songs. A majority of the production, of course, handled by Madlib, is a lot of soul samples. You have soul samples in Deeper, in High, in Herald's, in I think Thuggin, maybe Real. Robes, definitely Robes. Robes is a beautiful song that's actually about fame and being famous and controlling like your money and everything and handling your money, handling all the fame and how you're like famous. That's why it's called Robes. I think in Broken, in Lakers, it has a very very like familiar soul sample for me because I listen to a lot of R&B and soul with my grandma. Not with her, but usually she has it playing in her like living room or something, and or she used to, but and it really reminds me of a certain song. I don't know from where, but it does. And Shame is the most recognizable one. I can tell that that's a soul sample. I can tell that that's a soul sample that I've heard before, but I just cannot put my finger on it for some reason. But let's go back to like I guess the subjects of the songs. You got High, which is literally just about getting high. Herald's, which is about kind of like one. So just like multiple songs on here where it's not all of it's not about something serious, like what Herald's, for example. This one is just about like him in the past and him being like him in the past and reminiscing on the past. That's literally all it's about. Then we go to Bomb, which again, this is just another story about him in the past and being, I guess, like a thug or a gangster or something. This is very much gangster rap. About like drugs and everything, or with a Raekwon feature. Also, Danny Brown features on High, and he does a really good job. They both do really good jobs. Next we go to Shitsville, which actually kind of reminds me of Amityville in the fact that it instead of saying Amityville, it's just Shitsville. And this one is just basically saying like he's no different from anybody else. He still wakes up. He still be cheating on people. He still be making bad decisions. He even says a line in here where it's like, "Hey, when I cut you, you bleed, right? Well, you guys are just like me and everything." And I think that's a really cool song. Then we go to Thuggin. Also the beat is very like fast paced and adrenaline rushing. I really like that. Then we go to Thuggin, which is him just being a thug, I guess, and him thugging and saying how it feels so good and everything. And I actually really like it. I really like it, and honestly, I think the chorus is kind of okay, but like it is very catchy. Then we go to Real, which actually uses the same exact sample that Danny Brown used in and When It Rained on a Tri-State Exhibition, except this one came before, so I guess it's the other way around. But either way, that first part is really good, and the second part is really good. It sounds angelic, it sounds nice, and everything. And plus, Real is actually a diss track on Young Jeezy. Unfortunately, I'm not really good at listening to lyrics, but I did look it up. I couldn't find any good disses towards him. But I really do like his message of being real and everything. Then we go I already mentioned Robes and how beautiful it is. Oh, this does feature Earl Sweatshirt and Domo, and they both do a really good job. It's nice. They have a nice subdued, calm type of sound, and Freddie Gibbs kind of just comes in here and kind of ruins it, but not really. And then we go to Lakers, which is about him being saying back at home will always be where he's at. He'll always remember it. He'll always be thankful for LA and everything, which is the reason why it's called Lakers. Then we go to Shame, which again has that very recognizable soul sample with BJ the Chicago Kid. Oh yeah, Lakers also has Absol and Polyester the Saint. And Absol mentions Tech 9 in Kansas City, and that is really tight. Then we go to Piñata, which is actually just a posse cut, and which kind of represents and wraps up the album really well. Just in the fact that it just kind of talks about multiple subjects that happen through the album, I would say just gangsterisms, fame, feeling good about yourself, the places, where you've been and where you're at and everything. I really like it, and it has this really nice Middle Eastern quotation marks kind of beat, and I really like it. It's definitely one of my favorite songs, I would say, of all time, actually. And this features a lot of people. Like I said, it's a posse cut, so it's Domo Genesis, Casey Veggies, freaking Mac Miller, Meechy, Darko from, I think it was from Flatbush Zombies. Never go to the song that I don't like. Supplier. I sound like I don't like it. It's literally just an intro. Next we go to Broken, which is okay. It really ain't all that in my opinion. Then we go to Uno. Again, honestly, I do like this track, but I don't like it as much as the other ones. Especially Bomb. I didn't elaborate on Bomb, but I really, really, really like Bomb. The beat is just so psychedelic and everything. It's psychedelic quotation marks. Then we go to Knicks, and this is my least favorite track. I don't really like it that much. It doesn't really grab my attention. So for the score, I would say strong 9.5. Highly recommend it. And yeah, this was kind of just a short random review. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys are interested into this album because it's really, really good. See ya.